Says my stream, excuse me, is very weak. It's lagging a little bit. Hey, you. It's like lagging a lot. Hey, Chipper. Hey, Brian. I was checking to see how bad the stream was. There's a little indicator on StreamYard that tells you how well connected your stream is, and according to that, I'm not very strong. So I don't know what all is connected to the internet right now. I don't know my phone is. I don't think I have anything going on. Hey, y'all. Yeah, ooh, man. I'm glad you two got lucky. I just decided randomly to do this. I actually stole the title topic or whatever from the Prepared Homestead. We've been talking about it. I didn't know somebody had given them a name. The wolf or werewolf or whatever preppers. But yeah, those are going to be a real problem. I'm pretty sure I've talked about that before. And the thing is, most of them, the ones that are actually going to be the problem, are the ones that are in the chat rooms and stuff, and talking to you offline and everything. Chatting you up in emails and everything, talking to you about all the stuff that they've got going on, and bragging to you and stuff, and then getting you to brag back. Those are the ones that are going to get you. Those are the wolves. Those are the real wolves. They're the ones that's actually their real game plan. I don't think I have to worry about anybody traveling 100 miles to come get my bucket of beans or anything, but well, it's not just keyboard preppers. I'm talking the guys that literally intend on, they're going to live their life and do whatever they want, and they're prepping guns and ammo. Guns and ammo, friends with guns and ammo, body armor, and an EMP-proof vehicle. That's they may have a couple of cases of MREs or whatever to get them by, but their plan is to come take your canned goods and your beans and your rice and your pasta and anything else they want. Their plan is literally to come take your stuff. Like that day after tomorrow where the guy comes home and the people are eating his cows, and he wasn't going to do anything. He was just, they killed him, and these people were dead anyway. So what they have to lose? Well, I'm talking about we're all got to worry about it. There's the it's one of the reasons uh, I'm really worried that there are a lot of people out there in the prepping community in the chat rooms and stuff that aren't really preppers. Me and the missus have taken a lot of road trips, and we've made it known that we'll drive out of our way to meet a lot of folks, and they're right up until the time it's time for us to go by and say hi. They're yeah, and then all of a sudden it's no. It's just weird. Like I've seen Brian, I've seen Chipper. Oh man, we just couldn't make it happen. There are a lot of good people in there, Brian. Um, the those guys, you only got to worry about them unless you're in the big cities, because that's where they're going back. They're going back to what they know. Around here, most of the guys are, too many DUIs or you know, unpaid child support. Uh, you know, stuff like that. There's very few rapists and murderers in prison around here. Hey, Carol. Well, the federal prison here is 80% illegal aliens. Well, the federal prison within driving distance is 80% illegal aliens. Uh, People don't realize that after they've been caught the third time, they don't get deported; they get put in prison. And it's fun that I don't know how much more traveling I'll get to do. Help! I keep missing Bob Hansler's phone call. Uh, he calls right about the time that I'm out doing stuff, and when I'm out here handling things, I don't put my phones on the desk because I can't afford to drop a $500 phone in a puddle of water or have it run through a power tool or whatever. Yes, Brian. I mean, but having lived on both sides of the wire, I was one of the guys that got lucky. I never got caught. So I actually know what I'm talking about. There's very little difference. And if Corsair's in here, I apologize, but not really. Uh, for them, I know this is true in county for sure. The difference between the guys outside the bars and the guys behind the bars is the ones on the outside got caught, or I mean on the inside got caught. Uh, they're uh, several of the local prisons. They're having a really hard time keeping the drugs out of them because they can't catch whoever's bringing them in. The, they're literally going to have to bring in an outside entity and do a cavity search on all the guards and not let any of them know it's happening. You know, completely do a communications blackout on the prison and cavity search every guard coming in there. I mean, how do you think it's getting? It's not visitation. The guys with the gray on, they're the ones bringing it in. Yeah, Chipper, it is getting rarer and rarer to meet somebody that makes you appreciate the human race. That is sad. Uh, it's like I know some decent people locally, but they've got idiosyncrasies that I'm not okay with. Um, I mean, I'm disorganized, and my place always looks like it's been hit by a tornado, but it's not nasty. Right now, the other house is nasty because I left dirty dishes in the sink. That's, they ain't airdropped in any contraband into these places. If you've got a drone that'll fly from the main gate to the uh, where you can drop something here, you've got a pretty decent drone, and that some bitch is going to make so much noise they'll be able to see it and hear it. And that's it's uh, they've done it here. They've tried it here. They've actually got net guns in the towers now, though. So, well, they haven't gotten the rec yard around here in freaking year and a half, and they've actually had an increase in the availability. Uh, my son's unit, they did 100 randoms, and they came back with 3 negatives. My son was one of them. Uh, 3 or 4 weeks later, they did another same thing, come back with four cleans, and everybody else positive. Again, my son was one of them. They pulled him twice. I gotta go get it. I'm gonna go get Dr. Pepper right back. Ah, it's the one on my wife's throat cushions. Oh yeah. Tailgate ain't much. I'm on the pickup. In case I was wondering, there's spiders. Spiders out there. Anyway, anybody got any solutions for wolf preppers? Whatever these guys that are gonna. That's go. How long you got to be on bond, or do you know yet? A bedtime story. Okay, here's one for you. Once upon a time, in a land not so far away, in a backyard not unlike this one, there was a nice lady sitting, minding her own business, playing bingo and drinking coffee. And her little dog, well, her daughter's little dog started barking and yipping and yipping. And it made my wife look up. And then my wife jumped up. And then the bobcat that was right beside her, instead of jumping her, and ran up in the tree because it didn't see the dog. And there was a bobcat like snuck up within 6 foot of the missus the other night. She was there. It was there. And Hyde seen it, and Hyde ran at it. So instead of jumping towards the missus, it jumped into that tree, that uh, branch with the mister hose on it. It jumped up there, and uh, she broke the magic rule. She didn't bring the piss wet with her. So by the time she located the firearm, it had skedaddled. So, not cool. She said it was. She held her hands up. She said it was this long. That means it was a full-grown bobcat. So it wasn't a kitten that didn't know what it was doing. Sitting down and stuff, she probably looked a lot smaller. As when she stood up and he realized that she wasn't a small person or a small animal or whatever it thought she was. Caught it off guard. And I don't know, hell, it may have been after the dog. That's why I'm sitting in the truck instead of with my back to the pasture. So, anyway, I strongly suggest that you vet people. And if they're not somebody that you've met face to face, they don't need to know what you got. They don't need to know where you're at. Uh, Nothing. Excuse me. You see, the thing about wolves is you don't know they're there until they attack. And the thing with the wolves in prepper clothing is, and here's the thing, a lot. I love that on YouTube's little sticker, his little mantra. You know, the man and the dog are working together. Uh, as a member of the herd, I have a really hard time trusting the sheepdog because uh, he's not actually doing it for my benefit. What he doesn't do for my benefit. What he does for his benefit and because he enjoys it. Uh, I would just as soon have a few more rams and goats in the herd that, you know, uh, We need to quit being sheep. We need to start being muskox or buffalo. It's the, wolves don't take down, they don't charge into the herd and pick one and kill it. They spook the whole herd and run it around until one of them, one or more of them peel off from the herd because they can't keep up or whatever. We do need to herd up though. We need, well, I just really don't understand the lone wolf mentality. That's that's guaranteed way to fail. You just, you're not. I hate being a super negative person, but it's just not going to work out for you. Hey, Dior. Nah, I ain't training that hard. You can't be a you can't be a warrior society and a farming society. You know, and without farming, I mean, uh, what was it? Maybe 200,000 humans on the planet when we were hunter gatherers, and then we took up farming and we made it to 1 million. And then we took up we domesticated some animals and went to a few more million. And then we invented war, which was silly. It's yeah. The man had to go to bed. He had a long day. I told him a bedtime story, and he went to sleep. Lou Ferrigno was a big dude. Lou Ferrigno. What did he finally? He died a couple years ago, didn't he? Or is that somebody else? I don't have my little flashlight on me. That's good bait. That's some good bait right there. Yes. Was he like? like 6'4", 6'6", something like that. Yes, that was a potato bug. Uh, Ordinarily, this time of year, I would have the porch light on and with a white light in it. And then after about an hour, hour and a half, I would go out and I would pick up the June bugs, potato bugs, and put them in the jar. And then the next morning early, I would go to the river or to the lake and uh, you run a long shake cricket hook, put it through their thorax, and then put it down into the meaty part of their butt, and uh, no weight, no sinker, no nothing. Put a little bobber in there so you'll have something to cast out or on there. Put the bobber about yay far, about 18, 20 inches from the hook, and then pitch it out there. And big ass bluegill come up and hit them like it's going out of stone. You got to know where the bluegill are. But the the bluegill hang out under the lights on the docks and stuff, waiting for these bugs. And then if you take a bunch of the bugs and go with you, and one of them falls into the water, they come out and get it. All right, Brian. Good night. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How's my stalker app telling me something happened? But no, see anything important. Well, that's a weird place to be. Oh, that's where she turned her phone on. Dun dun dun. I keep meaning to go over here between me and this unnamed road is a giant naturally occurring playa lake. I'm so going to go drive by it. I think I may already have. I think it was dry, which makes it unremarkable. But nonetheless, I need to go check it out. Seriously, none of you people have any plans for dealing with. I'm just going to come to your house and kill you and take your stuff. Carol's probably got a super plan. Lou Ferrigno still alive? Oh, cool. Thank you, Carol. Keep expecting that spare tire to fall down. Scared me. Brought the dining table. Weird dining table and chairs over today. Got the dining room all finished. Ate supper in the dining room. No shit. Dior hates June bug. Good plan, Carol. Man, I could sure give me some June bugs. Sneak off, go fishing if it wasn't going to get me divorced. Apparently, I've got better things to do than go fishing, which is probably the most hurtful thing anybody's ever said to me. I don't know how you get something better to do than fishing. It's just like, that doesn't make no sense. This yellow light bulb works. The bugs hardly come to it at all. The other yellow light bulb I put in by the other door, which is white, it brings in the moths. The bugs are coming to the laptop on this, and then when they get close enough, they go over there and they beat themselves on the trying to get into the house to the uh, light inside the house. Is Fat Man Prepper uh, on YouTube or something? Thin mints, yeah. I guess a dog in thin mints. You roast him the dog and then give him the thin mints after. That could work too. Cheaper, I suppose. Especially if it was a special thin mint. Chipper said he was driving and trying to keep up. Thought Carol said thin mints. Fat guy dreaming, I guess. And Dior's is talking about I have shoot on site orders for some. I'm trying not to get in trouble. People, including my own loving sister, whom with all my heart and soul I care for, as well as my brother in law doing WROL. Another wolf in sheep's clothing is Fat Man Prepper. Whoever the heck Fat Man Prepper is. Believe it or not, and it's weird because there's a lot of first responders out there that are good people, like really good people, and there's even some of them over here that have a plan, but then you've got the others that their plan is to keep track of who has a plan and just you know help themselves to the resources. And I'm sorry, man, that's just to me it just boggles my mind to think that people actual that it would occur to somebody that oh thinking that way would be okay. It's really hard for me to wrap my head around that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when it's way less dangerous, way more ethical, morally and ethical sound to just buy a few extra groceries. That's one of the reasons we decided not to go to the Ozarks because there's so many people that are moving into the Ozarks that aren't like-minded. Uh, some of the folks I ran into in Eureka Springs, man, I just wouldn't get along with those people. I don't recognize that boat. Oh, killed, still doing live stream? I guess he's one of the channels that YouTube unsubscribed me from. Well, buddy, I hardly ever get to see whenever y'all are sitting around or whenever everybody, whoever's over there is drinking coffee with Corsair, I'm working. I didn't do hardly anything today, but it was all over the place. Oh, I had to drive it down today to pick up furniture. This is true, Chipper, and that's there. There's just a lot of that going on the. Oh, there's another one of those daggum camel spotters. And that'd be the fourth one I've killed. I lost count on the number of scorpions. DRs, man, I've killed so many huge scorpions since you left. Camel spiders move so fast, man. Those bugs mess with my head. I should probably go over there and step on it. Hoping he runs over there close to that praying mantis and I want to fight. I don't know how that would turn out. I don't catch scorpions, man. I double dog dare you to come out here and step on all them blister bugs. And hey, while you're out here, will you kill that camel spider over there? And what was the question? What were you asking me? I don't care if he comes outside. Hey, hi, kill that camel spider while you're over there. I'm trying to get the dog to kill the camel spider. Oh, he was running around. He disappeared. Oh, they hadn't done nothing to me. Told you not to hit him. She brushed one off her arm last night, and uh, to pay her back, it shit on her finger. Yeah, you don't want them to do that. Their defense mechanism is acid. They shoot out their butt. Got her. It burned the shit out of her finger. That's why I call them blister bugs. I know you want me to catch you a scorpion. I know I'm gonna catch a scorpion. I step on scorpion. I mean, I'll like wrangle one so you can see it, or I might throw it in a bucket or something, but I'm not gonna put it in a jar. I mean, if I can tell you what, if I find one in a jar, I'll bring it to you, or I'll save it for you. But dude, those things put me in the hospital. So, them and bumblebees, I don't mess with them. I haven't been stung with a scorpion since my lungs got real bad. I don't know if I would survive one. Honestly. That wolf or camel spider disappeared. I don't know. It probably went in the house. And she makes it sound like there's hundreds of them blister bugs. There's like 30 of them. Hmm. Oh, there you go. They know when you're trying to kill them too. I'm telling you, them things move fast, man. I got him. Damn thing had made it all the way over by me without me seeing him. Got a bunch of the pseudo scorpions here too, but their pseudo scorpions don't get very big. Biggest I've seen one is about as big around as a uh, the black on a black-eyed pea. Yes, but those they just mess me up. I take some Benadryl and I'm okay. Uh, Bumblebees or scorpions, I go ahead and take the Benadryl, and that's why I have the EpiPen. If the Benadryl doesn't kick it, I have to do the EpiPen. Honeybees apparently don't don't phase me anymore. And I've actually the last few times uh, the I keep the Benadryl with me. But used to when I get stung, boom, it was automatic. I take two Benadryl as quick as I could, and I'd have 20, 30 minutes of difficulty breathing, a lot of pain, a lot of swelling. Uh, like that wasp that stung me on my hand, and that was when Aid was here. Uh, my knuckle, this finger has never healed up. It still hurts all the time, and I didn't take a Benadryl with it, so it did actually. The sting damaged me. I should have taken a Benadryl, but I had stuff I had to do, and it wasn't affecting my brain. Man, my arm swelled up. I mean, it was swollen. It swelled from my finger, well, these three fingers, all the way about to here was like tight, but it hurt all the way up, all the way up from shoulder. And it's killing me right now. It just hurts. Never been bit by one of them camel spiders. I ain't risking it. Anyhow, you get off here before the missus gets here. So somebody else snuck in. C103. Hey, C103. Uh, it's Thursday, right? Yeah, I can. If I get everything set up, I'll probably go live Saturday night from here, in actually in the living room, if I can have everything set up. Yes, yeah, she told me about that. Uh, there's the Sasquatch. He's in here late, but I will go. I don't know if I go live tomorrow night, it'll just be on this channel. Uh, but Saturday I'll go live on the other one. Probably going to talk about the wolves and stuff. I'll try to come up with a bunch of super duper fancy ideas or whatever. that's something we need to figure out. We gotta, I mean, as preppers, we gotta have a game plan to deal with the people who just want our stuff. So yeah. Anyway, like, share, subscribe. Oh wait, that doesn't matter on this channel. Um, anyway, it's I'm still working on the channel memberships for the other channel. It is like uh, I've got to have everything set up because if I change anything after I go to channel memberships, it actually cancels everybody's membership, and the people that joined would have to start all over again just because I changed something. So I've got to put everything the way I want it before I start it, and it's I'm not sure that I've made the right decision, but it's already made. So, anyway, I've got stuff that I'm going to be uploading for uh, members only on West S. So stay tuned. Uh, I may just go with a bunch of generic stuff. Y'all may just have to deal with the perks being the content. Okay, but that's the misses. I've seen your headlights. Love you, people. That's all. Don't die. I will see y'all. Oh shit! Damn it. Uh, yeah, exactly, Squatch. That's what we're talking about. So anyhow, y'all still have. Don't die. Uh, I'll I'll try to go live earlier Saturday than normal, so you East Coasters can catch me. Try to get some of you people before it's your bedtime. All right. Anyway, seriously, y'all still out? You know, watch your back. Things are getting real, real fast.